First of all, Patricia, you're up here in Billings, Montana right now. Tell us why the move from Denver?
We moved down to Farmington, New Mexico in last December. Just really didn't like it very much down there, so after my fight with Lacey in Denver on June 25th, we came up here to check it all out. I fought here in April 22nd. I fought Cheyenne Hampton in Sydney, Montana. So we were able to meet the owners of the Grindhouse and got to come down here, and they gave us an open welcome. So we came up to do my camp for the Blackeye promotion card and decided we liked it, and we're going to relocate.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's very interesting. It's very interesting to see that Montana's developed a lot more when it comes to MMA. Because we're seeing a couple of fighters that are making the UFC and making up major organizations as well. What do you think about the environment up here? It seems like there is kind of a developing MMA culture coming up here in Montana.
Yeah, it's progressing everywhere, and here it is a lot. We don't have a commission here, so it's not as organized, but it's nice, and a lot of people are very accepting of the MMA, and I'm just hoping it grows even more.
Yeah, exactly. I see quite a few females that are out here, but they're not exactly at the pro level as of yet. But yeah. You see a couple of amateurs. How have you been seeing a lot of women? Because I think you said yesterday you were training a couple gals here.
I haven't seen too many come in and actually stick with the classes. They come in sporadically, which, as long as they come in, that's cool with me. But yesterday there's a couple ladies down from Casper, Wyoming, from Fight Syndicate. Margaret Bloom, she's the owner down there, and one of her fighters, Nancy, was up here, and we were just working with them during the afternoon class yesterday.
Yeah, and now going into this fight, you just had your opponent changed on you. Tell me a little bit about your training camp so far. How's it been coming in up here, training and all that as well? Is it a little bit more difficult just because you're up here in Montana and doing this, or you're finding it a little bit easier because you've got maybe some smaller people that you've been working with?
Nobody's ever really smaller than me, but no, coming up here is a good thing. I really enjoy it, and I have lots and lots of training partners here, lots of sparring partners. They're all guys, but they're all range from different sizes. So. Yeah,
and like I said, you just changed up opponents this week. Has that changed your strategy going into your training?
Not at all. No, not at all. And I'm just really thankful that Janet was able to find me another opponent really quick, and I'm excited and 100% ready to fight.
Yeah, now it's been very interesting to be able to see that the 105 division is developing up. You had talked to me a little bit before we went on air about the idea that you want to face Yama next year and all that as well. Tell me a little bit. Are you seeing a lot more 105ers? Are you seeing a lot more of the 115 pounders like you were at the time? Moving down to 105 now?
Yeah, a lot of girls, as we progress and there's more girls coming in that are fresh and newer, a lot of us bigger girls have dropped weights. I mean, when I was an amateur, I fought all the way up to 145, and now I'm down at 105 if I can get to 105. So it's really nice, and it gives everybody a bigger variety of different weight classes to be able to go into also.
Yeah, because there's a couple 105ers that are also fighting on the Blackeye Tar as well. I'm trying to remember who it was.
Amy Davis.
Amy Davis,
right, yeah.
And then Jessica Panay just dropped down to 105, so she's in that division as well. So it's going to be a very interesting competitive division coming into 2012.
Definitely.
Do you see a lot more American women doing that drop to make it to 105? Are you going to see a lot more amateurs, do you think, next year come into the 105 division?
I can only hope so, because that would be more opponents for all of us girls in the 105 and 115 pound brackets.
Yeah, you guys tend to be a little bit more faster, a little bit more quicker. Just like some of the smaller guys tend to be a lot more quicker in the ring and all that as well. So it makes it a little bit more exciting to see you go at it as well as that. What's it like being here at being a professional fighter out here and kind of being an example to some of these fighters that haven't quite made it yet?
It's really nice because I work my butt off, and I like being a good example for everyone else, and they can, come in and work with me and my coach Jason anytime. We're always here. I mean, 7:30 in the morning till like 10 o'clock at night, and taking a few breaks in between. But we're usually here all day long, and it's really nice to have lots of training partners that are open and willing to want to learn a different style, because it is everywhere we've gone, like to different gyms and throughout the United States. There's different styles everywhere, and it's nice to cross cross-train with them and learn theirs, and they can learn ours, and then you get better training partners out of it in the long run.
And then you have a video series right now on Pro Wrestling MMA, Pro MMA Now.com. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, before my fight with Lacey, Jack Bratcher contacted me and asked me if I wanted to write a weekly blog leading up to my championship fight with her. And then after that fight, I had a few interviews where people asked me, "Are you going to keep doing the blog?" And he said, "We'd love it if you did." So I just kind of showing everybody my journey through my career, and I have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, he was telling me on Twitter last night that we need to get you on Twitter really quick too. Yeah, because it's always convince her to get on Twitter so we can all talk to you as well. I mean, after this fight, do you have any other plans? Do you have another fight planned, or are you just kind of waiting for February?
Well, I'm always open to something. I would like to fight here locally, but finding an opponent, is always difficult. So it's just, all up in the air. There's supposed to be a card in the end of October, but yeah, I'm really shooting for the number one girl at 105, somewhere towards the beginning of 2012.
Would a trip to Japan be in the works? If would you be willing to go to her into the?
I would be willing, but if she would come to the States, that would be great too.
Yeah, because I think all she does is fought over Japan. So yeah, it'd be interesting to get Shiggy over here.
Yes, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and just going to the Blackeye card, I mean, you're going to have so many other great females on that card. It's going to be a really great 8 set of women's fights there.
Yeah.
What do you think about Blackeye Promotions being a part of this and bringing like 8 women's fights to this card?
I think it's excellent. I mean, just amazing what they're doing for women's MMA and MMA in general. They're signing girls. They're giving us an opportunity to showcase our skills at a higher level, I guess you would say, putting us all on the main card, just really putting us out there as women fighters. Anybody that you're really particularly, are you going to be happy to be able to see for once? Yes, I'm excited to go and see Barb. I haven't seen her since last September, and she's a good friend of mine, and I know she's going to do good.
That's going to be a very good match between her and Roxy.
It's a very good matchup. It's going to be an exciting fight.
Yeah,
both of those girls are great fighters.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward. I think everybody's looking forward to that match. I think that's a match of the year candidate right there. So
definitely.
And then you're on Facebook, and like I said, Pro Wrestling, ProMMANow.com as well. Anything else that you want to add? Any sponsors you want to talk about? Yeah,
well, I would like to thank the Grinders Grindhouse for opening their doors and letting us use their awesome facility. I want to thank all my training partners that beat me up, make me tougher, and I get a beat on them. I want to thank my coach and all the coaches here. They've been working their butts off with me, getting me ready for this fight. And all my sponsors, I want to thank Octane Addictions, OA Graphics, Super Body Care, Failure's No Option. I've leveled them, and Damage Control mouth guards. Good thing I have a banner.
yeah. When are you heading out? Are you heading out like Monday, Tuesday next week?
I think we're flying out Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
So then weigh-ins are Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your weight's probably right on.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about it. And the new weight is 115 for my fight with Chelsea.
Okay.
So.
So it's 115. So you'll be able to make that drop down to 105 by whenever. So.
Oh yeah, I can do it, no problem.
Yeah, maybe you'll do a 110 fight between that. So.
Yeah, either way. I'm prepared, and I'm a professional, so I'll always make weight.
Okay, well, absolutely great, and great talking to you.
Yes, thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate it.
No problem.